Today is not a normal video. Today we are going to promote #TeamSeas. Anyways, I know I'm not big, but I still want to do my part, okay? don't be mean to me. Anyways, we're gonna react to 3 or 4 videos. One by Mrbeast, one by Mrbeast, and 2 more that are fundraisers. So let's go.
This is one of the dirtiest beaches in the entire world. And we're gonna pick up every single piece of trash on this beach.
Okay, wait. Just rewind 1 second. What is that? What is that? Holy.
We're gonna pick up every single piece of trash on this beach. Starting with...
Did you see how much trash there was? Okay. Yeah, I see the problem now.
This water bottle. 1 out of millions of pieces of trash.
We did it!
This will take forever.
Bottle me up, baby. I'm hungry for your plastic.
As you can see, this is taking forever. Oscar, come on in. This is Oscar, professional beach cleaner. Is this basically how you guys clean beaches?
Mainly the big stuff first, and then we bring a lot of people with sifts as well for the small stuff.
You scoop it into this thing, and then shake out the sand, and you got a bunch of trash. This right here is the first bag of trash.
That looks like a lot of trash. Holy. Okay, oh no, it's so dirty. Goodness me.
Hundreds more to go. How do we do this quicker?
We just need more people.
That seems simple. Can you clap for me? There you go. All the volunteers.
Okay, guys, we're gonna clean this up using the bags. We're gonna clean this up. Groups of 4 in this area.
Part of me wanted to see if me and the boys could clean up this beach by ourselves, and the other part of me realizes that would have taken a year.
I could have told you that.
Jimmy!
Yeah?
The ocean's putting more trash on the beach.
There's so much underwear in the ocean.
I'm enacting a new law. Thou shalt not throw your underwear in the ocean.
Wait, did you guys already fill up a bag?
Yeah.
You guys are better than us. They are professionals, to be fair.
Look at all that.
After 12 hours of cleanup, this is what we managed to achieve. Which isn't enough. Boys, bring it in. Tomorrow I'm gonna bring in 10 times the volunteers. Tomorrow. It's now the next day.
Holy, that's a lot of people. COVID safe.
I'm helping.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Slowly as possible. Who's more bueno, Mark Rover or Mrbeast?
Make sure you watch until the end of the video to find out how we're gonna pick up 30 million pounds of trash.
Thank you for coming to our country and help us with this initiative that is really awesome.
Oh!
Right here.
Look at all of that trash. That is a lot of plastic and trash. Goodness.
There. Stop. He's not stopping. I'm gonna move. And this bad boy is 6,000 pounds of trash.
Oh.
And now we have
more?
36,000 pounds of trash, which weighs the same as 3,000 cats or 3 T-Rexes, whichever you prefer.
While I was talking with some of the locals, they mentioned that there's a beach down the street that was also very dirty. So I sent Nolan with a bunch of volunteers to go clean that beach as well.
There's a whole car bumper
There's a car bumper here? Did this come out of the ocean?
People litter weird things.
What type of trash have you seen along the beach?
Most importantly, most commonly, is plastics. And we see that in every form on the beach here.
They ended up removing 12,000 pounds of trash, which brought us up to a total of 50,000 pounds of trash from just 2 beaches.
Check out this power move. Watch this. Look at that.
Is that how you want us to dump it?
Yeah, dude, I'm taking one for the team. I'm a team player. Oh, yeah. I don't even have to look.
There you go, Mark.
It actually kind of works.
Yeah,
all right.
And if you guys look over there, we're actually getting close to the end of the beach. This is what the beach looked like at the start of the video, and this is what it looks like with like 20% left. We're getting there.
We're doing it.
Unfortunately, between the ocean washing up trash to the beach and rivers bringing in new trash from the mainland, obviously this beach is gonna get dirty again. But with your guys' help, we can stop a much bigger issue.
We're almost done, Jimmy.
I know, 4 straight days of picking up trash.
And just like that, we removed over 60,000 pounds of trash from the world's dirtiest beach.
And even though this 60,000 pounds of trash we picked up might seem impressive, there is sadly way too much trash still in the ocean. 2 years ago, we crushed our goals with Team Trees and planted 20 million trees.
And now it's time to do it again.
Which is why we, along with hundreds of other creators, are launching.
Yes, okay, so we're gonna react to some of these people. Linus, maybe? Dan TVM, maybe? And a bunch of... Yeah, there's a bunch of others, but yeah.
Team C's. And for every $1 you guys donate like this, one less pound of trash will be in the ocean.
But what if I wanted to donate $10, Jimmy?
I conveniently have 10 pounds of trash right here that is now out of the ocean.
Boom, gone.
You get the point. $1 donated is one less pound of trash in the ocean.
And I'd like to personally thank YouTube Originals for supporting Team C's and helping us fund it. They're going to be matching the first 400,000.
Whoa, Hermione Granger, excuse me, what? What?
Be matching the first $400,000 worth of donations, dollar for dollar.
And we want to remove 30 million pounds of trash from the ocean.
Which is just so freaking audacious. This only happens if we all work together.
Half the money we raise is going towards funding volunteer beach cleanups like we did here today, all across the world, as well as literally fishing trash out of the ocean.
And the other half will be used for these trash-eating robots that pick up trash 24 hours a day, 365 days a year from rivers that flow to the ocean.
Go to teamseas.org or click the donate button below this video right now. $1 equals one less pound of trash in the ocean.
Making real change like this isn't going to be easy. Go donate right now and help us remove 30 million pounds of trash from the ocean before the end of the year.
Let's show the world that we...
Before the end of the year, oh goodness, that's like 1 month. Jimmy, this is... I'm not going to stop you, obviously, but that's quite a lot. $30 million in a month. 30 million pounds of trash from the ocean gone in a month. Wow.
A clean ocean.
Okay, now we're going to skip to Mrbeast's one. And I'm currently on the website right now, and look at this. Whoa. Look at all of these people just... Team Robo. Yeah, look at all of this. 1 million already. It's been 2 hours. What? 1 million? It's been 2 hours. Goodness. Holy crap. Let's see all of these donations. Most trash, let's see. Where's more? Most trash. Okay, so Mrbeast, 100,000 pounds, 100, holy. Okay, so Mrbeast donated 100,000 and 11. I waited to see what Mark donated so I could add an extra $1 to it. Royal Caribbean, 𝕊𝕆𝕄𝕄𝕼. Okay. Mr. Ballin, Linus. Yes, Linus Tech Tips. Guava Juice. Dr. Mike, yes. Just Dustin, wow. There is a lot of people who donated more than 5,000 pounds. Log.zip. The infographics show. Are you kidding me? Just kidding. The ASMR community. Anyways, oh wait, is that sketch? Hey, that's sketchy. Sketch, yes. Hey, Kalis. Anyways, let's get back to the videos. Okay, Mrbeast's one. Slightly longer than Mrbeast's. Let's go.
I'm gonna attempt to collect 30 million pounds of trash from this river all by myself. But there's a catch, because Mrbeast and his boys and a butt ton of volunteers are gonna try and beat me to it by collecting 30 million pounds of trash from this beach. Now I know what you're thinking. Mark, 1 versus 1,000 hardly seems like a fair fight. And you'd be right, except for one minor detail I neglected to mention. I actually do have one other teammate who just so happens to be a floating 50-ton trash-eating robot. You gotta play to your strengths, right? All right, dude, you ready to start this competition?
Dude, we've been going. Look at all these people.
What? Go, 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 go. You started already. So with the trash picking competition officially underway, while Mrbeast and his crew performed manual labor like a bunch of lame humans,
All the trash stuff is blowing on me.
all me and my autonomous robot had to do was wait. And we didn't have to wait long.
Whoa.
I love the idea of Jimmy getting all sweaty on the beach, picking up trash the old-fashioned way, while I just let it all come to me. We got some eggs, looks like a Go-Gurt. Oh, what do we got here? This is a Cola Real. Come on, man, this isn't even open. So Jimmy and his crew got off to an early lead, and I can confidently say that's thanks to their premature start and not their trash collection techniques.
Jimmy,
Yeah?
the ocean's putting more trash on the beach.
But by this point, my robot had also started firing on all cylinders and was closing the gap, which makes this the perfect time to explain exactly how it works. And to do that, let's go back in time a few days to when I first showed up here. Hey, what's up, Boyan?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome on the Interceptor.
Nice place you got here. That is 𝕊𝕊𝔼𝔼. He's the reason this robot exists, and his origin story for caring about trash in the ocean comes from something that happened to him more than a decade ago.
I was 16 years old. I went scuba diving in Greece, and I looked around me, and I just saw more plastic bags than fish. And I was just so disappointed by that I thought, why can't we just clean this up? That kind of started a few things for me.
Which is a humble way of saying it led him to founding a non-profit organization called the Ocean Cleanup with
Yes,
the
I've heard about
audacious
this.
goal to rid the ocean of all trash and plastic. So naturally that involves removing trash directly from the ocean itself. But if you think about it, that's only half the problem, because to make a lasting impact, you've also got to cut the pollution off at the source and turn the spigot off. And as it turns out, 80% of the plastic flowing to the ocean from rivers comes from just 1% of the rivers. So their idea is to put these trash-eating robots on those worst offending rivers, and that will go a long way to
Whoa.
fixing the problem at the
What is
source.
that?
So that's the strategy behind these. Now to the juicy part, to how these river interceptor robots actually work. So step one is to anchor it near the bank of the river, and then as trash floats down the river, it runs into this barrier on the surface of the water, which shepherds the trash towards the mouth of the thing. And then once the trash is funneled in, it travels up this conveyor belt, after which it's dropped in one of these 6 floating dumpsters. And the fact that they float is really clever, because it means once they're full, the interceptor can stay put, while the dumpsters are flotiled. Travels up this conveyor belt, after which it's dropped in one of these 6 floating dumpsters.
The green stuff is river hyac. I don't know what that word is. Hyankid. It floats, and it's an invasive species that grows in polluted waters and chokes out other plants by stealing resources from their resources, stud nutrients. Yep. Okay, so removing it is good. Okay, good to know, good to know.
And the is recycled, and the rest is properly disposed of using the local waste management system. On top of that, it's got solar panels and a rainwater collection system, so it's fully off the grid. And thanks to some onboard AI technology, the trash collection happens essentially autonomously. And importantly, it's 𝕊𝕊𝔼𝔼's nonprofit that provides the interceptor, but it's the local government and communities that implement, operate, and maintain it. This one is in the Dominican Republic, and it's run locally by their naval officers, who are just incredibly lovely to work with, by the way. Oh, and as a final point, that floating barrier sticks only 1.5 feet deep into the water, which means while the trash gets captured on the surface, the fish can swim back and forth under it all day long. Or as Boyan puts it,
It's very good at catching plastic. It's terrible at catching fish.
unless you're a dead fish, then it'll catch you.
If you're already dead and filled with gas, you will be caught.
Then you will be caught. So by this point, Jimmy and the boys had an ever-growing pile of trash.
Pile's looking pretty nice. If I was you, I'd be getting a little nervous.
I'm a wee bit nervous, but the good news was that thanks to the steady consistency of my robot, I'd now overtaken them as the leader in the amount of trash collected. But even better was that while they continued to labor away in the hot sun, I just left mine on autopilot and took the opportunity to go enjoy the natural beauty of the Dominican beaches and make friends and hang out with some of the locals and even have this amazing Disney princess of a moment. And while I don't speak manatee, I think she was coming to say thank you on behalf of all the ocean creatures for us doing our part to keep the trash out of their home. And after that, my curiosity got the best of me, so I went to check out their progress firsthand. And after a brief display of dominance, keep it up, boys! Keep it up!
You want to come help us?
I'm picking up trash right now. Look at that, a cushion, a couch cushion. This This is a live feed of what's going on right now.
There's a lot of couches in the ocean. That's like 8 of my shovels a second.
Back to work. I eventually helped them out because I'm such a nice guy, even going as far as to offer to place their hard-earned trash definitely in their own pile for them, so it counts towards their total and not mine. So as the sun set over the city, I made some new friends who, after I introduced myself, kept pronouncing my name as Gringo for some reason. And right there behind me, you could see the robot was just powering on, because that's what robots do, collecting trash for me through the night, so I continued to add to my totals even while I slept. The next day started out nice, but then rained hard for a few hours, which increased the trash in the river quite a bit. In fact, they told me after a heavy rain, all 6 dumpsters can get filled in a single day, which seemed just crazy to me. So when I asked where all the trash was coming from, we took a trip up the river, and before long, the source of the trash became pretty obvious. Anytime we saw a canal like this meant to carry rainwater to the river, and there were a lot of them, it would be filled with trash that washes down from the communities near the river. And even worse, you could see sometimes how people would throw trash off the side of a cliff down to the river as an improvised trash dump. And part of me felt really frustrated by this until we parked the boat and actually visited one of these communities. And out of the gate, I saw a soccer ball and tried to showcase some of my moves. But after they put me in my place, I knew my only recourse was to go full Sammy Sosa on them. But as we walked around and talked with them, it became apparent pretty quickly the trash ends up in the river because there are no other options. You and I have the luxury of putting our trash in a bin and rolling it out to the curb, and then it's magically empty by the end of the day. In the developed cities in the Dominican Republic, this is of course how it also works. But in these remote poor communities, there are a lot of challenges that prevent this, such as just not being accessible by big trash trucks, which means they just don't have somewhere to put their waste. So whatever doesn't make it to the river just piles up in their own village. And in talking with the leaders in these communities, it's clear they're passionate about being part of the solution. And the Dominican government, in conjunction with the UN, is proactively working together with their own people to come up with custom long-term solutions and be an example to the rest of the world. The point is, everyone involved here knows that Interceptor is not intended to be the permanent fix.
Ultimately, we want to help ourselves out of business, and the sooner the better. There will come a day that we can just get rid of these interceptors, and there's no more plastic coming down these rivers. But until that day comes, we need to stop it from going into the ocean.
In the end, by the time I wrapped up my work at the Interceptor, we ended up making 2 trips with the dumpsters down the river so the waste could be properly...
Is that like a working horse? Oh, no. Cut this bit out, cut this bit out.
You're not with the A-team anymore?
No.
disposed of. Even though I basically did...
Yeah, that was an ad. Sorry.
No manual labor to make this happen. There's still like a sense of pride here for some reason. I don't know. We did it. So after getting the total weight recorded, all that was left to do now was to meet back up with Jimmy. Wow, this is a certified butt ton right here. How much did you get?
I got it right here. How much did you get?
It's on my paper. I'm not showing you. Spoiler alert, it's much, much less than 30 million pounds. Okay, so before we show you our papers here and reveal who won, man versus machine, if you're watching this video, we need your help to get this pile of trash to 30 million pounds. And buckle up, because the next 2 months are gonna be crazy. Now for context, 2 years ago, the internet demanded we start Team Trees. And not only did we band together and reach our goal of planting 20 million trees by 2020, but people are still planting on average 2,600 trees per day on teamtrees.org. So in order to actually get 30 million pounds of trash and plastic out of the freaking ocean, we're following up Team Trees with Team Seas. And we've spent the last 8 months working with the perfect nonprofit cleanup organizations for this goal. And even though it was difficult, they guaranteed us that for every single dollar we raise, there will be 1 less pound of plastic and trash in the ocean. And that's just bonkers.
That literally means that for every $1 donated, this much trash comes out of the ocean. And for $5, this much trash comes out of the ocean.
And we're gonna pull this off by not just tackling trash in the ocean, but cutting off the trash sources at the rivers and beaches too. So half the money we raise will go to Boyan's charity, the Ocean Cleanup, so they can just make a butt ton more of these trash-eating robots, and then they'll place them in that 1% of rivers that are the worst offenders by far. And then the other half of the money will go to Ocean Conservancy, and they'll focus on the beaches with tons of volunteer beach cleanups, and then of course actually going out to sea and cleaning up a bunch of trash there as well. And so we need your help, because 30 million less pounds of trash in the ocean really means we're trying to raise $30 million by the end of the year, in just 2 months.
Which is insanity, and exactly why we banded together the entire YouTube community, heck, all of social media, to help us hit our...
Oh, whoa, that's... Holy, that's a lot. though. What? Yeah, that's a lot.
By the end of the year.
Go Team Seas!
Let's do this.
We're saving the oceans in 2 ways.
Yeah. Oh, yay. Marcus Brown.
I don't know if you realize, we can do this.
I'm excited for Team Seas.
Oceans, good. Yes. Team Seas, good. Plastics, bad.
I personally will be kicking things off by removing 100,000 pounds from the ocean by donating $100,000. And YouTube Originals has stepped up, and they'll be matching the first $400,000 donated. But that's still way less than 30 million. If you're a working adult, consider how much trash you're willing to remove to send a message. And if you're a kid, talk to your parents about this. Get creative and do some chores to earn some money. Or maybe talk to your teacher and set up a class or even school fundraiser using the team feature on the website.
And then after that, retweet anything to do with Team Seas. Like, share, watch 100 times every Team Seas video. Support this campaign, we need you.
You can start by sharing this video and then just harass all your favorite creators. Make sure they're on board Team Seas. With all the division in the world, this just feels like something we can all see eye to eye on. Like everyone agrees that trash and plastic don't belong in our beautiful oceans. And of course we know Team Seas alone won't solve this issue, but it sends a strong message that young people are hungry and willing to go beyond just retweets to raise awareness. We can be a catalyst for positive change in this world. I am just so stoked we totally got this.
Hashtag Team Seas.
How many pounds of trash is right here?
500,000.
You are a liar. How many pounds of trash is really here?
62,738 pounds of trash is right here.
Wow.
What about you? Oh, 37,000? Yo, we beat him.
I will say, my robot in the next 2 weeks, he'll do that. So if you want to fund more robots and more humans to solve this important problem, click the blue button, go to teamseas.org, donate right now.
Go donate.
And now we're going to see Brodys' video, which also features ℂ𝕆𝕄𝕄𝔼 and infamous Swoosh. So that's basically 3 creators. It's only 2 minutes, but let's go.
This is the last known sighting of infamous Swoosh. If you see him, please contact authorities.
Hey, how can I help you?
Oh, hey! What on earth are you doing?
Yeah, you don't like it when it happens to you, huh?
What? Are you serious? I don't even know why you're here. This is ridiculous. Just a complete lack of...
We should probably explain it to them before we dump garbage on them.
I mean, we can explain it right now.
Yeah, but now he's upset because...
I just don't see why you have to criticize everything I do.
It's not my fault you never listen to my advice. You choose to do these things.
Okay, shut up.
Shut
up! Hey everybody, me, Brody, and Bryson, and this unfortunate citizen have joined Mrbeast and Mark Rober in their new project Team Seas.
Their goal is to raise $30 million to remove 30 million pounds of trash from the ocean.
That's 1 pound of trash for every $1.
Yup, for each $1 donated, I will personally eat a pound of trash. Wait.
Bottoms up.
Wait, I was only joking.
Eat the garbage, trash boy.
Well, if it's for a good cause.
In all seriousness, there is a lot of work that needs to be done, and this will be a huge step towards protecting our environment.
The ocean is a beautiful place full of amazing things, and we need to preserve it for future generations to appreciate.
You can help save the lives of countless marine creatures for as little as $1. Do you really want this little guy eating your harmful waste?
Aw, that's a cute turtle. Now keep eating the trash. To donate to this amazing cause, go to teamseas.org and donate any amount of money you're willing to give.
You can tell them we sent you.
Together, we donated $1,000 to remove 1,000 pounds, and it'd be greatly appreciated if you donated anything at all. Wait, does that mean I have to eat 1,000 pounds of trash?
Yes. So, sir, what do you think?
You know, I was skeptical when you destroyed my home, but you've sold me.
Yeah!
So when's your next video coming out?
And now lastly, we're gonna watch Sketch's video, which is one of my favorite YouTubers, so let's go.
The other day, I received a message from the one, the only, Mr. Beast. He contacted me to ask me if I wanted to be a part of his next big YouTube movement. It's gonna be like Team Trees, except times a million. It's gonna be Team Seas. Mr. Breast, he came to me, he said $1 donate, 1 pound of trash coming out of the ocean. That's on my mama, that's Scout's honor. That's what he said to me. And he looked at me and he said, a video you're gonna make a video about this. And look at it, he gave me the little puppy eyes. Jimmy Beast up in the DMs giving you the puppy eyes. You can't say no. I said, of course I will. But this has me thinking. We could do something very similar to what we did last year, where we split up the Star Code Sketch money. A portion of it can go to Jude's Children's Hospital, and a portion of it can go to Team C. Now, because there was an outrageous turnout for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and it is a wonderful cause, this year, I think what we're going to do is we're going to donate 1/3 of the money to Team C's and 2/3 of the money to the Children's Hospital, because that's what you guys picked. But it doesn't end there, because if you're thinking to yourself, man, I want to try even more to make a difference, then you can go over to teamcs.org, donate any amount of money that you can spare. $1, $2, it doesn't matter. Every dollar donated, 1 pound of trash is coming out of the ocean. And even if you don't have the money to spare, that's completely okay. You can do your part by just spreading the word, getting out there, telling people there's trash in the ocean, we need to get it out. Teamcs.org. Just don't stop telling people that until they're like, dude, you're driving me crazy. Okay, it's time for the big reveal. This year, Star Code Sketch raised around $20,000. Which is absolutely insane. We're going to round that up, make it $20,000 even. We're going to be donating $15,000 to St. Jude's Children's Hospital and the other $5,000 to Team C's. Shout out Mrbeast. However, for Team C's, the website actually doesn't open for another 2 days and 22 hours at the point I'm recording this. By the time that you are watching this, Team C's website should already be up. You can go there right now. The link is in the description. I'm going to try to record some last-minute footage and put it in the video. This is me donating to the Team C's. I just can't do it right now because, you know, I can't time travel. Unfortunately, processing, and done. There it is, guys. I just want to say thank you so much again for watching the videos, for using Star Code Sketch. Really, none of this would be possible without you guys. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's all we have to talk about today. Teamcs.org. Make sure to tell everybody about Team C's. Mrbeast is gonna be really mad if you guys don't do that. So you better do that. I don't really have anything else planned for this video. I just wanted to sit down, have a little chit chat, update you guys on what was happening with the donation money, and yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Maybe even with the donation money.
So you guys heard it there and everywhere else. Donate to Team C's. Yeah, there's not much else to say. Donate to Team C's, save the ocean, save pollution. Stop. I am so good at speaking. Anyway, save the oceans and the seas and the beaches. So donate to teamcs.org, and I'll catch you on the next video. But seriously, do donate to teamcs.org. Do it! Oh yes, and as a last bit, you can see all of these Team C's videos. All of these, Team C's, Team C's, Team C's, all these are Team C's. Some of these have literally no views, but still. Team C's, look at all of these videos. And also the big ones, yeah. Let's go, Team C's. Let's go. Bye.